what if I told you that 80% of your work isn't actually getting you closer to your goals? You stay busy all day, but are you really making progress? Now, imagine this. What if you could achieve more while working less? In this video, you'll discover how the 80-20 rule helps you focus on what truly matters so you can work smarter, not harder. Let's jump in. Here's the surprising truth. Most productivity advice gets it wrong. Traditional hacks tell you to wake up earlier, work longer hours, and squeeze in more tasks. But what if the real secret to productivity isn't doing more? It's doing less. Take this real-world example. A small business owner was drowning in work, juggling dozens of clients and putting in 12-hour days, yet barely growing. Then they applied the 80-20 rule. After analyzing their revenue, they realized that 80% of their profits came from just 20% of their clients. So they made a bold move. They focused on those top clients and let go of the rest. The result? They doubled their revenue while working significantly fewer hours. This is why most people struggle with productivity. They're caught in a cycle of doing more instead of doing better. But there's a smarter way forward. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto Principle, isn't just a theory. It's a proven strategy that works across every industry. It all started in the late 1800s when Italian Vilfredo Pareto noticed something strange. 80% of the land in Italy was owned by just 20% of the population. Later, he found the same pattern in his garden. 80% of his peas came from just 20% of the pods. Fast forward to today, and businesses use this principle to dominate industries. For example, Microsoft discovered that 80% of software bugs came from just 20% of their code. By focusing on fixing that critical 20%, they dramatically improved their product. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think the 80-20 rule is just about cutting tasks. It's not. It's about identifying the 20% of efforts that create 80% of the results and doubling down on them. Let's break it down step by step. Identify your top 20% tasks. Grab a pen and paper or open a notes app. List everything you do in a typical week. Now ask yourself, which tasks actually drive results? Which ones contribute the most to my goals? If you're a business owner, your top 20% might be nurturing your best clients. If you're a student, it might be mastering key concepts rather than getting lost in minor details. Find your most valuable tasks and make them your priority. Once you've identified your most valuable 20%, it's time to eliminate, automate, or delegate everything else. Use AI tools like Zapier to handle repetitive tasks. Hire a virtual assistant for administrative tasks. Stop spending time on non-essential tasks that don't drive real progress. For example, one entrepreneur saved 10 hours a week just by automating customer emails and scheduling social media posts. Start small. This week, dedicate 80% of your time to priority tasks that drive real results. For example, if you're a content creator, spend 80% of your time producing conversion-focused content and only 20% on everything else. If you're a salesperson, focus on the top 20% of leads that generate the most revenue. By making this simple shift, you can significantly boost your productivity in just 1 week. But don't just take my word for it. Put it to the test and see the difference. Enjoying this journey? If you're finding value, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on unlocking your true potential. Now, here's your challenge. Apply the 80-20 rule for 1 week and track the difference. Step 1. Download our free worksheet to help you identify your most valuable tasks. Step 2. Implement the 80-20 rule and measure your progress. Step 3. Share your results in the comments. Let's hear how it worked for you. And here's the best part. You don't need more hours in the day. You just need to focus on what truly matters. Imagine what you could achieve if you stopped wasting 80% of your effort and started working smarter, not harder. So, are you ready to make this your most productive week yet? Download the worksheet, apply what you've learned, and see the results yourself. Remember, success isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. See you in the next video.